Good evening, Assalamu alaikum. I request the dignitaries to kindly come on the dais. Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Naima Khatun. Okay. The students, kindly take your seats. The students are requested to maintain the decorum and take your seats, please. All the dear students of batch 2021, please take your seats. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening everyone. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Naima Khatun to kindly come on the dais. Professor Shah Alam Khan, Professor Muhammad Habib Raza sir, Dr. Nayyar Asif sir, Professor Najam Khalik sir, kindly come on the dais. Professor Amjad Rizvi sir, Assalamu alaikum and a very pleasant evening to everyone. I, Dr. Fatima Khan, on behalf of the organizing committee, extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed guest, Professor Naima Khatun, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. Guest of honor, Professor Shah Alam Khan, galaxy of eminent teachers of JNMCH, present and past, my dear colleagues and beloved students of batch 2021. It gives us immense pleasure to see you all at this annual event to celebrate the Founders' Day of a prestigious medical college and to bid farewell to the outgoing 2021 batch. As we stand here on the threshold of another year in our college's history, let us remember that this moment is not just about the bricks and mortar of our institution, but the dreams and aspirations that it nurtures within each of us. Together, let's embark on this journey of growth, learning, and transformation, for it is in these moments of new beginnings that we find the essence of our shared purpose and the promise of a brighter future. Let's celebrate this juncture of old and new and indulge in the nostalgia reminiscing the college days. On this beautiful evening, let us express gratitude and pray for more of such occasions. I now invite Dr. Manazir Athar for recitation from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي صدق الله العظيم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, these are the verses from chapter number 20, Taha. Prophet Moses said, O my Lord, open for me my chest, grant me self-confidence, contentment, and boldness, and ease my task for me, and make loose the knot from my tongue, so that they understand my speech. These were the words from the Prophet Musa when he was entrusted with a great responsibility. He prayed not for wealth, not for power, but for clarity, courage, and effective communication. As you are going to step out of the walls of this institution into the real world of medicine, let this prayer be your companion. So always ask for clarity of the heart and mind in moments of pressure and uncertainty. Seek ease in your duties. Pray for eloquence and empathy so that your words bring comfort to those who are in pain. You are not just doctors in making, you are basically agents of hope and healing. So carry your knowledge with humility, your skills with sincerity, and your faith as your guide. May Almighty ease your journey ahead, bless your efforts, and make you source of benefit for the humanity. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Manazir, for the rendition. I now take the pleasure to request Professor Najam Khalik to kindly come on the dais and welcome the guests.
Assalamu alaikum, namaskar, and good evening, and a very warm welcome to one and all. Respected Chief Guest, Professor Naima Khatun, Madam, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Aligarh Muslim University. Guest of Honor, Dr. Shah Alam Khan, Senior Professor, Department of Orthopedics, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, and also an alumnus of our college, JN Medical College. Our respected Professor Muhammad Habib Raza Saab, Dean, Principal and Chief Medical Superintendent, JN Medical College. Dr. Wasim Ali Saab, and Dean Student Welfare, Professor Rafiuddin Saab. Professor Amjad Ali Rizvi Saab, Medical Superintendent, JN Medical College, Aligarh, and Professor Nayyar from the Department of Orthopedics. The respected retired faculty members of JNMC present here, and esteemed colleagues, beloved students, and dear friends. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you on this joyous and memorable occasion, the College Day celebration and the farewell function for the MBBS batch of 2021. Today we come together not only to celebrate the achievements of our college, but also to bid farewell to a wonderful group of young doctors who are ready to take the next big step into the world of medical service. At the outset, I extend a heartiest welcome and deep gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Naima Khatun Ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor AMU. Thank you, ma'am, for taking out time from your busy schedule and gracing the occasion. Madam, under your visionary leadership, AMU continues to grow as a beacon of knowledge, discipline, and inclusiveness. Your presence here today inspires our MBBS student to carry forward the rich legacy of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, to combine learning with service, knowledge, and compassion. A very warm welcome to our guest of honor and alumnus of JNMC, Professor Shah Alam, working in the prestigious All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi. Thank you, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule and gracing the occasion. Sir, we are deeply honored by your presence. Your outstanding contribution to the field of orthopedics and medical education are an inspiration to our students and faculty alike. We look forward to your words of wisdom and guidance. I also take this opportunity again to extend warm welcome to our respected Dean and Principal, JN Medical College, whose leadership has ensured that the institution continues to uphold excellence in academic, patient care, and research. JN Medical College, as we all know, has a profound proud history of excellence in medical education, research, and community service. Over the decades, the college has produced thousands of competent and compassionate doctors who serve humanity across the world. The past year has been one of growth and achievement, new research projects, community health initiatives, academic advancements, and upgrading our infrastructure, and have continued despite these challenges. Our students have also excelled not only in academic but also in sports, cultural activities, and outreach program. Today's College Day is an occasion to celebrate all these successes, the teamwork, the dedication, and the spirit that defines JNMCH. Now for the students of MBBS 2021 batch, today is a milestone in your journey. It feels like just yesterday that you had walked into the portals of this college with dreams in your eyes and curiosity in your minds. Over these 4 years and through the trials of pandemic, long hours in the wards, and the challenges of medical training, you have grown into confident, skilled, and compassionate doctors. Your batch has been very unique. A generation that learned anatomy online during lockdowns and yet mastered clinical skills with determination once the world reopened. You have witnessed both the fragility and the strength of the human condition. You now carry forward the torch of JN Medical College, the spirit of ilm, insaf, and khidmat, knowledge, justice, and service. As you leave these familiar corridors, remember that your stethoscope is not just an instrument. It is a symbol of trust. Every patient you meet will see you not just as a doctor, but a representative of this institution and of humanity's hope of healing. Be humble, be ethical, and above all, be kind. Let your knowledge be guided by compassion and your ambition tempered by empathy. I must also express my appreciation to all the faculty members, non-teaching staff, and students who have worked tirelessly to organize this event and make it a success. And I also acknowledge the parents and families of these students, the sacrifices, the patience, and prayers that have made this day possible. Today's success belongs to them as much as you are also in it. As we celebrate today, let us reaffirm our commitment to our shared mission to create a healthier and more equitable society. Let us continue to innovate in teaching, research, and healthcare delivery, and ensure that the legacy of this great institution, founded on the ideals of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, continues to shine brighter with each passing year. The world needs doctors not only heal bodies but also to heal communities. I have full faith that the graduates will be among them, leaders in medicine and ambassadors of Aligarh's values wherever they go. Before I conclude, let me once again extend a heartfelt welcome to all our esteemed guests, faculty, staff, students, and alumni who have gathered here today. May this day be filled with joy, nostalgia, and inspiration. To our graduating students, this may be a farewell, but it is not a goodbye. You will forever remain a part of JN Medical College family. Let us celebrate your journey, your growth, and the promise of your future. May Almighty bless you with success, integrity, and compassion in every step you take. Thank you. Welcome once again, and let the celebrations begin.
Thank you, sir, for the heartwarming welcome. I take the opportunity to invite Professor Mohammad Habib Raza, the esteemed Principal and Chief Medical Superintendent and Dean Faculty of Medicine, to kindly grace the stage and present the annual report of our faculty's achievements and activities.
Assalamu alaikum. Very warm welcome to all of you. It's a great opportunity to stand before you today. Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am, guest of honor, Professor Amjad Rizvi, others sitting on the dais, my teachers, senior faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. Before I say a few words, I would like to take you through the journey of 2025 by showing you some visuals. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So let us begin with the video presentation. Start. पिक्चर अभी बाकी है। मैम पीछे देखिए। I think after this presentation, nothing needs to be told. You have had a visual treat. Okay, but nevertheless, it's an occasion and we have to go forward. Respected Vice Chancellor, Madam, guest of honor, dignitaries on the dais, my dear students, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good evening to all of you. My senior teachers who are sitting here, I wish them best of luck for their future. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the foundation day of this medical college, Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, a cornerstone of excellence in medical education, research, and healthcare in India. This is not just a day of celebration. It's a moment of reflection, gratitude, and renewed commitment. A journey since its establishment on 2nd October 1962, Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College has grown from a humble beginning into a prestigious institution recognized nationally and internationally for its academic rigor, clinical training, and community service. We carry forward the vision of our founders who believed in creating an institution that combines scientific advancement with compassionate care. Over the years, our students, faculty, and alumni have continuously proven that we are not just training doctors, we are nurturing leaders, researchers, and humanitarians. Today, I would like to acknowledge our founders and visionary leaders, Hadi Hassan and Sir Syed Ahmed Khan and their colleagues, who laid the foundation of this university and later on the medical college. Our faculty teachers, faculty members who laid the foundation and have worked tirelessly to train the students of this medical college. Our students who continue to inspire us with their energy, curiosity, and dedication. And our alumni who are connected with the university and it's live streamed. Many of them may be connected with the presentation today. What is our role? As we look around, we are reminded of the critical role of medical institutions like ours. They play in shaping the public health during times of crisis like the COVID, in which you people were the first year students, and the other pandemics and day-to-day emergencies. JNMC or Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College has always stood to the forefront, offering both expertise and empathy. Our hospital continues to serve thousands and lakhs of patients from the marginalized and unserved communities. This is not just our duty, it has a legacy. And we have vision of the future to expand research in areas relevant to national and global health, to integrate new technologies into medical education and patient care, to build bridges with other institutions for collaboration, learning, and innovation. Above all, we continue nurturing ethical, competent, and compassionate medical professionals. A message to our students. To our dear students, you are the future of this college and of healthcare itself. Make the most of your time here. Let the walls of Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College teach you not just science, but service. Not just medicine, but meaning. Remember, being a doctor is not just a profession. It is a privilege and a responsibility. As we celebrate this Foundation Day, let us rededicate ourselves to the values and that define us. What are the values? Excellence, excellence, service, integrity, and compassion. Let us honor our past, celebrate our present, and build a future that would make our founder and our nation proud. Thank you. I will conclude by two stanzas. हर एक शीशा पत्थर से टूट जाता है. हर एक शीशा पत्थर से टूट जाता है. ऐसा शीशा तलाश कर जो पत्थर को तोड़ दे. हर एक शीशा पत्थर से टूट जाता है. ऐसा शीशा तलाश कर जो पत्थर को तोड़ दे. मुश्किल की घड़ियों में खुद को संभाल इतना. मुश्किल की घड़ियों में खुद को संभाल इतना. हौसला देखकर तेरा मुश्किल आना ही छोड़ दे. और एक इकबाल का शेर है जो आप सब जानते हैं, फिर भी दोहराना जरूरी है. सितारों से आगे जहां और भी है. सितारों से आगे जहां और भी है. अभी इश्क के इंतहा और भी है. अगर खो गया एक नशीमन तो क्या गम. अगर खो गया एक नशीमन तो क्या गम. मकामात आ और फका और भी हैं. तू शाही है, तू शाही है, परवाज है काम तेरा. तू शाही कहते चिड़िया को जो आसमान में उड़ती है. तू शाही है, परवाज है काम तेरा. तेरे सामने आसमान और भी हैं. इसी रोज व शब में उलझ कर न रह जाना कि तेरे जमान व मकान और भी हैं. खुदा हाफिज. बाय बाय.
Thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful treat, and we hope our institution continues to shine brighter each year. It is a pleasure to now invite Dr. Bushra Siddiqui to help me carry forward the proceedings. Dr. Bushra.
Assalamu alaikum. A warm good evening to all our honored dignitaries, respected faculty members, and the shining gems of this evening, our beloved MBBS 2021 batch. I'm Dr. Bushra Siddiqui, and today marks a celebration of our accomplishments and a fond farewell to our cherished outgoing batch. We are also lucky to have with us today an alumnus of 1981 batch. We welcome Dr. Mirza Waqar Beg sir, an eminent neonatologist from Lucknow. Please give sir an applause. It is now our delight to hear from two students of the outgoing MBBS 2021 batch who will share not only their own journeys, but also the memorable experiences of their entire batch at JNMCH. To start, I invite Ms. Shazia Akram to the stage.
मानो जैसे कल की ही बात हो और फाउंडेशन क्लासेस शुरू हुई हो और हमसे कहा पीपीटी बनाओ और हम सब एक दूसरे को मैसेज करके पूछ रहे थे कहाँ से हो, इंटरनल या एक्सटर्नल, नाम क्या है तुम्हारा. और एक आज का दिन है जहां सुबह सुबह ही मैसेज आ जाएगा, प्रॉक्सी लगा देना यार. Respected Vice Chancellor Naima Khatun ma'am, Dean and Principal Habib Raza sir, Guest of Honor Shah Alam sir, Professors and my fellow batchmates, Assalamu alaikum and good evening to one and all. Our story started back in March 2022 when a bunch of fetal doctors with glimmering eyes full of hope, wearing sparkling white apron, sitting in LT5, were trying to figure out abduction, adduction, flexion, extension, inversion, eversion, like a game of twisters. And at that time, it felt easier to say, Chandu ki chacha ne Chandu ki chachi ko chandni raat mein chandni ke chamach se chutney chatai, rather than somebody asking me to differentiate between glucogenesis, glycogenesis, gluconeogenesis, glycolysis, glycogenolysis. Moving forward, we found ourselves saying formalin fixed class mounted specimen of glutides, gliptins, glitazone and HRZE 5, 10, 25, 15 और तो और Zn staining करते थे where we washed away all the bacteria leaving a slide of something blue, something red और postings भी तो शुरू हुई थी and our main concern was sister कैसे बुला दिया यार. Then we found ourselves stuck in the chaos of 4 subjects or 2 subjects. और अब जब finally 11 subjects के साथ serious होने की बारी आ गई, तो किसी ने अफवाह उड़ा दी कि 26 में तो दुनिया खत्म है. Regardless being it any year, all we had to do was just sacrifice our mental health for the sake of academic validation. And what felt like never ending, we are here for the final showdown. And as much as we all want the year to end, we will always remember the shared memories of fun, stress, laughter, and conflicts. Walking through this JNMC corridor, where once stood a qualified NEET UG student to now a budding doctor, we have come a long way. And it's all because of the grace and mercy of the Almighty and the guidance and support of our beloved professors. For every lecture they prepared for every case they have discussed, for every matter they have resolved, and well, every viva they have taken which ended up with, ho kahan se, abba kya karte hain? But they all definitely shaped us. We would also be grateful to our parents for being our strength, for handling our mood swings and our exam strengths. And also to all our friends and seniors who turned into family and were being our unofficial guide the entire time. Moving forward, we carry not only the knowledge we have gained, but the resilience to survive anything, working together, and also how to keep going when things seem impossible. Ending with, खत्म हुआ ये सफर तो दिल उदास हुआ, यादों का काफिला मगर हमेशा पास हुआ. Thank you.
A heartfelt thanks to Shazia for that excellent piece of writing. Your words beautifully capture the emotions and memories shared with your friends and batchmates, leaving us all touched and inspired. And now it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Abdullah Fahad to the dais to take us through his journey, sharing the experiences and moments that have shaped his sojourn. Mr. Abdullah Fahad.
अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू. आँख से दूर सही दिल से कहाँ जाएगा, आँख से दूर सही दिल से कहाँ जाएगा, जाने वाले तो हमें याद बहुत आएगा. मोहतरमा वीसी साहिबा प्रोफेसर नाइमा खातून, मोहतरम प्रोफेसर शाह आलम खान साहब, डीन एंड प्रिंसिपल प्रोफेसर मोहम्मद हबीब रज़ा साहब, मुअज़्ज़ज़ असातिज़ा कराम और अज़ीज़ साथियों, आज की इस पुरनूर और यादगार शाम में मैं आप सबका तहे दिल से इस्तकबाल करता हूँ. आज की तकरीर का आगाज़ मैं शुक्रिया से करना चाहूँगा. शुक्रिया सभी टीचर्स का, शुक्रिया सभी नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ का, हमें 4 साल झेलने के लिए, उस बैच को झेलने के लिए जो पहले ही साल में मोस्ट नोटोरियस बैच का लक़ब पा गया, जो पहले ही साल में और शायद पहली बार सबसे लंबा बंक मारने के लिए मशहूर हो गया. शुक्रिया सारी गलतियों को दरगुजर करके हमेशा मदद करने के लिए. शुक्रिया इल्म का चिराग हमेशा जलाए रखने के लिए. उस्ताद की शान लफ्ज़ों में बयां कैसे हो, रोशन जो करे ज़िंदगी उसकी तशरीह कैसे हो. आपकी मेहनत से हर राज समझ आया है, हक़ और बातिल का फ़र्क दिखलाया है. आपसे सीखा अदब, आपसे तालीम मिली, आप ही से ज़िंदगी को नई ताबीर मिली. जज्बात गहरे हैं और वक्त कम, जितना भी शुक्र अदा कर लूँ होगा वो कम. कुछ अल्फाज अभी तक के सफ़र पर भी हो जाएं. जब हम लोग इस इदारे में आए थे तो बहुत खुश थे, और होते भी क्यों ना. जो ख्वाब था वो अब हकीकत बनने जा रहा था. लेकिन ये खुशी का लम्हा काफ़ी मुख्तसर सा रहा. कुछ ही पल गुजरे थे कि फ़ाइल बनाने की टेंशन, फिजियो लैब में सब्जेक्ट ना बना दें इसकी टेंशन, अटेंडेंस शॉर्ट ना हो जाए इसकी टेंशन, पहले ही साल में माँ बाप की उम्मीदें ना टूट जाएं इसकी टेंशन. अभी ये सब टेंशन बाकी ही थी कि अभी गोद भराई की रस्म भी बाकी थी, फैमिली अडॉप्शन प्रोग्राम. हर महीने जब हम लोग गांव जाते तो डॉक्टर हैं या WHO का सर्वे करने वाले इसी में कंफ्यूज रहते थे. यही सब चलते चलते एक दिन इंटरनल्स आ गए, वो गए तो टर्मिनल्स आ गए. और बीच बीच में वाइवास भी हो जाया करते थे। अभी ये सब ख़त्म नहीं हुआ था कि अटेंडेंस शॉर्ट आ गई, इंटरनेट्स में फेल हो गए, फिर सिलसिला शुरू हुआ एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस का, दोबारा इंटरनेट्स देने का। इन्हीं सब के दौरान फिर प्रॉफ पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गए, वक्त कैसे गुजरा इसका एहसास ही नहीं हुआ। जैसे तैसे सेकेंड ईयर में आ गए, मसरूफियात में और इजाफा होता चला गया। जो लोग नज़ला ज़ुकाम तक के लिए डॉक्टर डॉक्टर चिल्ला पड़ते थे, अब उन्हीं लोगों को वार्ड में पेशेंट डॉक्टर डॉक्टर कहने लगा था। जब पहली बार 9 से 12 वार्ड स्टार्ट हुआ तो सब ऐसे वाइट कोट डालकर चल रहे थे जैसे ग्रेज एनाटॉमी की शूटिंग चल रही हो। लेकिन कुछ ही देर में प्रोफेसर आकर रियलिटी चेक दे दिया करते थे। सेकेंड ईयर तो पेशेंट से बातचीत कैसे करनी है यही सीखने में निकल गया। थर्ड ईयर तक आते आते वाइटल्स और जनरल एग्जामिनेशन लेना भी कुछ हद तक तो आ ही गया था, किसी को ज़्यादा तो किसी को कम। लेकिन अभी शायद ये सब काफ़ी नहीं था कि एनएमसी ने भी हमारे बैच के लिए कुछ तूफानी करने का सोचा। ईएनटी और ऑफ तक इंटरनल्स, टर्मिनल्स और प्री प्रॉफ को तो थर्ड ईयर में ही रहने दिया, लेकिन बस प्रॉफ को फाइनल ईयर में डाल दिया, क्योंकि शायद 7 थ्योरी और 4 प्रैक्टिकल बहुत जल्दी ख़त्म हो जाते हैं। खैर वो तो अब कुछ महीनों बाद पता चलेगा कि उनके इस एक्सपेरिमेंट का क्या रिजल्ट आता है। बस इन्हीं सब मसरूफियात के साथ आ गया फाइनल ईयर, और अब पता चला कि पहले 3 साल तो हनीमून पीरियड थे। कब घंटे दिन में तब्दील हो गए, दिन महीनों में और महीने सालों में, और ऐसे ही 4 साल कब निकल गए ये एहसास ही नहीं हो पाया। इतनी मेहनत सिर्फ 2 अल्फाज सुनने के लिए, डॉक्टर साहब या साहिबा। कोई अपनी फैमिली लेगेसी बढ़ाने के लिए डॉक्टर बन रहा था, तो कोई अपनी फैमिली का पहला, तो कोई अपने गांव का पहला। लेकिन जो इज्जत और मुकाम सबको मिला वो बेमिसाल था, और शायद यही वजह है कि अगर हमें दोबारा मौका मिले तब भी यही कोर्स चुने। सफ़र की तो बात हो गई, लेकिन जिन लोगों की वजह से ये सफ़र अपने इख्तिताम तक पहुंच पाया उनका जिक्र किए बिना ये तकरीर नामुकम्मल रहेगी। ये तकरीर ही क्या, ये ज़िंदगी भी नामुकम्मल रहेगी। ये उन शख्सियात की बात है जो किसी की ज़िंदगी में दोस्त बनकर आए, तो किसी की में बहन और किसी की में भाई। इन साहिब दिल के लिए भी कुछ अल्फाज हो जाएं। दोस्त है सुकून दिल का, ये सहारा है हर एक मुश्किल का। इनके होने से सफ़र आसान लगता है, ये हों तो जहाँ भी मेहरबान लगता है। आशना दोस्ती का है वो मंजर जिसमें दुनिया भी एक ख्वाब लगती है। फहद दोस्त के साथ मिल जाए जो, हर सज़ा भी हमें इनाम लगती है। अब इस आखिरी शेर से अपनी तकरीर का इख्तिताम करूँगा। पलकें भी भीगी भीगी हैं, सन्नाटा लबों पर छाया है। पलकें भी भीगी भीगी हैं, सन्नाटा लबों पर छाया है। ए सोज में डूबे दिलो जिगर, क्या वक्त जुदाई आया है। जज़ाकल्लाह खैर।
Thank you, Abdullah, for the truly moving speech. Every word touched our hearts and souls, reminding us of the bonds that make this journey unforgettable.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Shah Alam Khan, to the gathering. Professor Shah Alam Khan is a distinguished orthopedic surgeon and a respected professor at AIIMS, New Delhi. He is also a proud alumnus of Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, bringing immense pride to his alma mater through his professional excellence and contributions to the medical fraternity. He has a number of accolades to his credit, including MS, DNB, MRCH, MCH, FRCS, with a total 9 gold medals during MBBS. He has over 150 peer-reviewed publications, several books and chapters, 183 invited lectures, and is currently the leading authority on musculoskeletal oncology and limb salvage reconstruction. He is also actively involved in orthopedic education and curriculum reform in India. Besides orthopedics, he is a keen writer. He has authored 2 books, one of which is Man with a White Beard. Dr. Shah Alam is a columnist and contributes op-eds regularly to Indian Express, Hindustan Times, The Hindu, Telegraph, and to web portals including The Wire, The Scroll, and The News Laundry. Professor Shah Alam Khan has always been a pillar of support to his colleagues and juniors, readily offering his expert opinion whenever sought. His willingness to assist patients referred from Aligarh is deeply appreciated and reflects his enduring bond with his alma mater and its people. I request Professor Shah Alam to kindly come on the dais and address the audience. Sir.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening to all of you. Respected teachers, my seniors, Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Professor Mohammad Habib Raza, Professor Amjad Rizvi, Professor Najam Khaliq, Professor Nayyar Asif, boys and girls, and of course, my dear friends. My profound thanks are due to Professor Habib Raza for inviting me as guest of honor to this very august gathering, despite my insisting with him that I am far away from any worth which would have safely put me in the seat of the guest of honor. But he insisted, and here I am. Thank you, sir, for bestowing this honor on the not so honorable me. Ladies and gentlemen, every time I return to the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, either as an examiner or a speaker like in such an event, or for a conference, or maybe as a traveler of memories, going around the campus with my dear friend, Dr. Hassan Haris, I feel I am home. Actually, more than home, to be honest. Because home has restrictions, and you know it better, of the types which I hardly felt at JNMC during those years starting from 11th of September, 1988, when Dr. Hassan Haris and we entered the premises of this wonderful place. This was our safe heaven, despite the presence of my lovely sister and my brother-in-law, actually 2 sisters and brother-in-laws, who were a part of the faculty here. This college was my home, my shelter, my love, my being, my friend, my joy, my sorrow. But I realized this only when I was out of this college. As a poet had said, "Hua hai tujhse bichhadne ke baad मालूम कि तू नहीं था, तेरे साथ एक दुनिया थी." Today evening in this wonderful hall, I have some of my classmates out here. Dr. Hassan Haris, of course, Dr. Atiya Zakaurrab, Dr. Athar Ansari, Dr. Nasreen Noor, Dr. Nahid, and interestingly, my batchmate from class 3 of school and of MBBS, an eternal host for some of us in London, and the wife of a very dear friend, and herself a renowned practitioner of her town, Dr. Huma Kabir. This is but quite surreal in a way, and I tell you why. We are this evening rooted in a common soil which has nurtured us many moons ago. And isn't it unique to have all of us under one roof saying goodbye to a batch who is just 33 years younger to us, just 33. And now, suddenly I understand what Oscar Wilde meant when he said, "The tragedy of old age is not that one is old, but that one is young." Try to understand what he said. Once in JNMC, in the next 12 years of my life, was a living soup of fabulous associations, most envious friendships, and importantly, most sacred lessons of life. So the building, which is just next door, is not merely walls and concrete for me. It is an echo chamber of the most beautiful memories of my life. It stores our endless laughters without reason, our secrets, our pranks, our flailed love stories, and to an extent, our hate stories too. Unfortunately, time, which is that tireless river, has carried me from these banks away, where I had once built castles of hope and desire. Yet I keep coming here again and again, wading back into familiar waters of love and life. And coming back here every time is like visiting a shrine of faith. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you why I hold this place so sacred. A couple of weeks ago, I was in London at Huma's place, and I was attending the British Orthopaedic Association meeting in Liverpool in the UK. And at the sidelines of this meeting, I met some of my JNMCite orthopedic surgeons, and we planned to take a group photo, a selfie. We made a small huddle, a semicircle to be precise, and we took the picture. This group had some of the finest orthopedic surgeons of England. It so happened that a British friend of mine, a very renowned musculoskeletal oncologist, was passing by and he saw me there. Later on during the conference, he asked me what I was doing with that group of elite orthopedic surgeons of UK. And I said, "We went to the same medical school." What he replied was a moment of pride for me. He knew all of them and he said, "Wow, man, that must have been one heck of a medical school." So boys and girls, batch 2021, so there you are, passing out, from one heck of a medical school. When we started in this one heck of a medical school in 1988, we were fortunate to have been taught by some of the finest minds in the country. Professor Mehndi Hassan, who taught anatomy as if he was unveiling the secret architecture of the human body, layer by layer, with reverence and precision, until even the dry bones could speak. And then there was Professor Manoj Shukla, who taught us ophthalmology in the secret language of light. I won't be wrong if I say that he was himself the lighthouse at a foggy seaside. And in his hands, the eye became a toy, a universe of glass and light. Some of them left us very early, wanting us more. The list of names of my teachers is endless, and it would not be justified to miss a name. I can't name them all, as time is a scarcity in the crazy world in which we live. Having taught by these stalwarts, we went out into a world which was alien, but these teachers had also given us a map to negotiate this world. So they taught us beyond the realms of medicine, and that is what every teacher should do. They literally taught us the world. As an alumni of this college, I can speak of my jobs, I can speak of my laurels, of achievements, my journey, but beneath the chatter flows a deeper current of gratitude. Gratitude for the days that shaped us, for the trials that refined us, for these teachers, all of them, who had carved their initials into our hearts with quiet, indelible grace. Thank you all for that. It is very heartening to see, and this never happened in our times, to see that the medical college now bids farewell to its passing batches. My congratulations to each one of you for graduating from this college. Although this is a passing out, it's kind of a farewell, but remember, the journey has just begun. I won't be wrong if I conclude that this was the end of your childhood. You are not at the cusp of an end, but at the fringes of a beginning, and therefore, it is imperative that you be reminded of a few gospels of truth which will help you negotiate your lives, not only as doctors, but as good human beings. And remember this, what is more important is to be a good human being than to be a good doctor. First and foremost, remember we live in a very brutal world. See what is happening in Gaza. 2 days ago, we had a doctor arrested for allegedly prescribing a toxic cough syrup which killed a score of children. Boys and girls, we have what I call a crisis of compassion. And the crisis of compassion is very acute among us, the doctors particularly of this land. And I would request you never be part of that crisis. Remember, your patient is a human being thrust upon you, not by himself, but by circumstances which are beyond his or her control. Have anything else. Second, in this unequal, unjust world, always stand with the weak and the underprivileged. Never shy off fighting for what you think is right. Many will tell you that as a doctor, you don't need to. You don't need to fight. You don't need to get into politics. There is no role of politics because that has nothing to do with medicine. I would say it has everything to do with medicine. Fight injustice because you are a doctor, and medicine, after all, is about healing. It's not important whether you heal an individual or whether you heal the society. Be the pivot of righteousness and courage. Speak up when there is pressure not to. Fly high when there is a tradition of clipping wings. In times when this world is being ruled by the arrogant and the authoritative, raise your voice and let them know, इन अंधेरों का जिगर चीर के नूर आएगा, तुम हो फिरौन तो मूसा भी जरूर आएगा. There will be times when you will be hopeless for the world and for yourself, maybe. In such times, remember, you are the only hope. Wild hope is the preposition which keeps us sane. It keeps us in love with our future. But remember, hope is born out of the strength of your character. As a poet had put it, मेरे जुनू का नतीजा जरूर निकलेगा, इसी सियाह समुंदर से नूर निकलेगा, गिरा दिया है तो साहिल पे इंतजार ना कर, अगर वो डूब गया तो दूर निकलेगा. And finally, as you all will scatter like dandelion seeds into the waiting world, I would advise you not to stop dreaming. But remember, don't dream big, dream beautiful. May you carry with you the music of these moments, the friendships forged in fire, the lessons etched into your spirits, and the quiet strength that comes from having walked this path together. Let your steps be bold, your heart remain soft, and your light never dim. In the words of Faiz, तुम खौफ व खतर से कर गुजरो, जो होना है सो होना है, अगर हंसना है तो हंसना है, अगर रोना है तो रोना है, तुम अपनी करनी कर गुजरो, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Thank you very much.
As a token of our love, respect, and admiration to Professor Shah Alam, I request Professor Amjad Ali Rizvi sir and Professor Moinuddin sir to kindly present a token of appreciation. Thank you, sirs. We are privileged to have a visionary leader, an inspiring academician, and a guiding force for the entire AMU fraternity, the Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Naima Khatoon, as our chief guest. Ma'am, your simplicity, charm, and a gentle demeanor are matched only by your dynamic leadership and deep commitment to the values and legacy of this historic institution. We are truly inspired by your presence amongst us today. May I now, with utmost respect, invite you to the dais.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all of you. Professor Shah Alam, the guest of honor this evening. Professor Habib Raza Sahab, the Dean and Principal of Jain Medical College. Professor Najam Khaliq Sahab, Professor Khalid Sahab, Professor Amjad Rizvi Sahab, and Professor Nayyar Asif Sahab, and all the senior faculties of JNMC and the present faculty members and dear students for whom we all are gathered here today. We are bidding farewell to them, boys and girls of 2021 batch. It is indeed a beautiful moment for all of you. This is not your fair. In fact, it is the beginning of your career, that you are moving into a new world. As Professor Shah Alam sir has just described the experiences of this prestigious institution, that he had been a part of it. And while he was speaking, it was like he was reciting poetry, such a beautiful, such a beautiful manner. And the words, that what he means, what it is, the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College. We may not be having those best of infrastructures, but as you heard that in UK, people were actually wondering who this group of orthopedic surgeons, and it was told which institution it is, that it is the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College products, who have the name and fame in all over the world. So that is the great thing, that you are the product of this great institution. But that is not enough. As the speaker has said, that to be one of the best doctor is not just enough. One has to be a best human being also. And you are the product of the sacrifices of your parents, and your teachers have taught you the lessons. So you, as an ambassador of this college, will now move to different institutions. Maybe some of you are here, will be here for your higher studies, but don't forget that you are carrying the baggage, the tag of Aligarh Muslim University. So you all are going to make us proud wherever you go. So this is going, you will be different from others as a product of this great institution. Your founders, founder Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and of course his colleagues, their contributions, their sacrifices in building up this institution. You have to remember those sacrifices and make all of us proud. Yours is not like any other profession. Medicine, your profession is a very noble profession. You are going to serve the humanity. Your patients will treat you just next to God. So your behavior towards them is very, very important. And I know the sacrifices you have made reaching this stage, right from competing for your NEET examination. How much sacrifices you have made, 18 hours of study, and your sacrifices of your parents also along with you. Then of course, your exams, your MBBS professionals, as one of your friend was just describing how you spend your days and how difficult it is, but that is the beauty. That is the resilient behavior that you will have in adverse situations, overcoming those adverse conditions, and then making your path, progressing towards success. That is you are doing. One part of is earning money as a doctor. Your profession, your profession as a doctor is one part of it, earning money. But earn the love, affection, and prayers of your patients, those underprivileged patients who cannot afford the good health care, they cannot afford to go to good institutions or healthcare systems where they are supposed to, but you are the people, the hope for them. There are many people who cannot even afford for a simple treatment. But your words of sympathy, the humanitarian approach that you are going to extend towards your patients, and of course, despite your 48 hours of duty, if your words are soothing to your patients, that is a healing touch for your patients. Of course, you will sometimes be agitated. You will be irritated by some of your nagging patients, but just think of it. A patient or his attendant, they are undergoing some sort of emotional stress. So you have to understand that. You have to understand, because there is a difference between you and your patient. So people will expect you to be more patient, to be more tolerant, and of course, the threshold of tolerance, threshold of anger, tolerance, violence, aggression, you all will have to tolerate, because you are not, you don't belong to any other profession, but you are dealing with life and death. That is the privilege, that is the opportunity God has given you. You are the few chosen ones that you have got this profession. You are selected for this profession, and I will also say you are the chosen few that you are a part of Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College. Most of your teachers, they are not only teaching, they are also serving humanity. I have seen many of your teachers contributing, making very huge contributions from their own pockets and providing treatment to those patients who cannot afford it. That's a great thing to appreciate. I hope you will imbibe all these values of your teachers. Wherever you go, wherever you serve, you must learn all these things. Now you have the model before you, the guest of honor, Professor Shah Alam, the leading orthopedic surgeon in All India Institute of Medical Science. You just heard him, and he should be the source of inspiration for all of you. I am happy that you are entering a real world after today, and I am sure the impact of this great institution, not only Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, but Aligarh Muslim University, it will have its print on your mind, on your total personality. Your whole personality is shaped by the values and the morals of this great institution. You must be thankful to your teachers who have imparted knowledge. We don't have those best of facilities, best of infrastructure, but the expertise, the knowledge, there is no dearth of it. So I must congratulate all of you, and I must congratulate your parents and for this great day in your life. And thank you very much, Dean Sahab, and all the organizers of this function for giving me this opportunity to address this bright young mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chancellor, for your presence, for your appreciation and your wisdom. I request our Dean Faculty of Medicine to present a token of our respect and appreciation to the Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Moving ahead, as part of our cherished tradition, we are delighted to felicitate a few student representatives selected randomly from the 2021 batch. These mementos are a heartfelt token of appreciation and recognition from all the faculty members. May I request our Honorable Dean, Principal and CMS, Professor Muhammad Habib Raza sir, to kindly do the honors. To begin with, I would like to call on stage Ms. Shabista Mukhtar, Ms. Dania Ashraf, Ms. Shabista Mukhtar, Ms. Dania Ashraf, Ms. Sanchita Agarwal, Ms. Hina Firdaus, and Ms. Ragini Chauhan. Now for the boys, please welcome on stage Mr. Lakshay Garg, Mr. Mirza Mohammad Beg, Mr. Faiz Akhtar, Mr. Gopal Gupta, and Mr. Arif Shahid Rao. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. We would have loved to felicitate each one of you, but due to paucity of time, the remaining students can collect their mementos from the principal office.
Lives of great men all remind us that we can make our lives sublime. An institution's greatness lies in its people. The senior faculty members, through their vision, creativity, hard work, and talent, form the bedrock of a solid establishment. Today, we wish them a youthful heart and a spirit in their retirement. In recognition and gratitude for their tireless service, the college will present mementos to the retirees of the previous session. I kindly request the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Naima Khatoon, to felicitate our retired teachers. I request Professor Ejaz Ahmed Khan to please come forward and accept the memento of our respect and appreciation from the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Professor Ejaz Ahmed joined the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College in 1990 and served for 35 years. He retired on 31st January 2025. Professor Ejaz's dedication to continuous learning and research was evident to all, complemented by his exemplary punctuality. It is my humble request to Professor Seema Hakim to kindly come up on the dais and receive this memento of appreciation for her services par excellence to the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology rendered over an illustrious career spanning 35 years. Due to some reason, Professor Seema Hakim is unable to make up to this program. May I request the Chairman, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology to receive her memento. Her warm rapport with the students and faculty alike deserves a special mention. She played a special role in training medical officers in emergency obstetrical care. Professor Seema Hakim is widely admired for the personal care and compassion she extends to all her patients. As the coordinator of the Medical Education Unit, she has been a source of constant motivation, inspiring many young faculty members to pursue academic excellence through programs such as ACME. Ma'am, we will truly miss her wit, wisdom, and warmth. We wish you both long and healthy life ahead. It is my pleasure to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Naima Khatoon, to release our college magazine. We are also honored to invite the respected principal and CMS, the guest of honor, Professor Shah Alam Khan, and all the dignitaries on the dais to join her for this special occasion. We extend a warm invitation to Professor Sara Mehnaz and her dedicated team, whose creativity and hard work have brought this magazine to life, beautifully showcasing the talents and achievements of our students and faculty. Thank you, dignitaries. After so many emotional moments, let's pass the baton to the cultural team and see what they have got us in store. I now pass the stage to Dr. Bushra Siddiqui to take the lead of the cultural program.
I would request the dignitaries to kindly take their seats in the audience and immerse themselves in the magic of music and creativity. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy the cultural program, a perfect blend of rhythm, melody, and emotions. We begin with the soothing and melodious voice of Dr. Tabassum Nawab. Her performance is sure to touch our hearts and set a delightful tone for the evening. Dr. Tabassum Nawab.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Naima Khatoon, respected Chief Guest of Honor, Professor Shah Alam, Dean Faculty of Medicine, Professor Muhammad Habib Raza, other respected dignitaries, my esteemed teachers, colleagues, and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all. This year, we have lost many of our esteemed teachers. I especially remember and dedicate my song to one of my teachers, Professor L.M. Bariyar sir, who used to be an integral part of this cultural evening and whose golden voice we will always miss. I also wish the MBBS 2021 batch a very bright future and hope you all will enjoy this song.
प्यार दीवाना होता है, मस्ताना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। प्यार दीवाना होता है, मस्ताना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। परवाने से परे चला जल जाएगा, यहाँ नहीं क्षमा कहे परवाने से परे चला जल जाएगा, यहाँ नहीं नहीं सुनता उसको जल जाना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। प्यार दीवाना होता है, मस्ताना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। रहे कोई सौ पर्दों में डरे शर्म से, कोई सनम से, रहे कोई सौ पर्दों में डरे शर्म से, कोई सनम से आ ही जाता है जिस पे दिल आना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। प्यार दीवाना होता है, मस्ताना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना सुनो किसी शायर ने कहा बात को, दुनिया लेके मेरे महबूब, सुनो किसी शायर ने कहा बात को, दुनिया लेके मेरे महबूब जाता है जिस पे दिल आना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। प्यार दीवाना होता है, मस्ताना होता है, हर खुशी से हर गम से बेगाना होता है। Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tabassum, for that mesmerizing and heartfelt rendition, a truly magical musical journey for all of us. Next, we have an instrumental treat, a beautiful flute performance by Mr. Karthik Bansal, whose mesmerizing tunes will take us to a realm of pure bliss. Mr. Karthik Bansal. A big round of applause for Karthik. That performance was absolutely captivating and filled the atmosphere with magic. And now, a special group performance by the students of the batch 2021, a heartfelt musical collaboration celebrating friendship and shared memories. Performing tonight are Ms. Hira Rashid, Ms. Maria Jan, Mr. Devashish Pandey, and Mr. Dev Manglik on guitar. Let's sing together.
शामें मलंग सी रातें सुरंग सी बागी उड़ान पे ही ना जाने क्यों इलाही मेरा जी आए आए इलाही मेरा जी आए आए मेहरबानी जाते जाते मुझ पे कर गया गुजरता सा लम्हा एक दामन भर गया तेरा सहारा मिला रोशन सितारा मिला तकदीर की कश्तियों को किनारा मिला सदियों से तरसे है जैसी जिंदगी के लिए तेरी सोहबत में दुआएं हैं उसी के लिए तेरा मिलना है असल रब का इशारा मानो मुझको बनाया तेरे जैसे ही किसी के लिए कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता कैसे हम जाने हमें क्या पता कुछ तो है तुझसे राबता तू हम सफर है फिर क्या फिक्र है जीने की वजह यही है मरना इसी के लिए यादों के पुराने एल्बम में छुपा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन गुल्लक में बड़ी चवन्नी सी बचा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन ना किसी मंजिल की फिक्र थी जिंदगी जीने की उम्र थी दोस्ती और दोस्तों से उधार के दिन थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे हो दिन भी क्या दिन थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे आजा लड़े फिर खिलौनों के लिए तू जीते मैं हार जाऊं आजा करे फिर वही शरारत तू भागे मैं मार खाऊं मीठी सी वो गाली तेरी सुनने को तेरा यार हूँ मैं तेरा यार हूँ
अब अगली पेशकश उन लोगों के लिए जिनका एमबीबीएस में दिल टूटा है
दिल की खता भी है क्या मुझको गिला भी है क्या इस दिल लगी के सिवा दिल ने किया भी है क्या आशिक है ये छोर नहीं है मैं क्या करूं दिल पे मेरा जोर नहीं है मैं क्या करूं आशिक है ये चोर नहीं है मैं क्या करूं दिल पे मेरा जोर नहीं है मैं क्या करूं ये दिल दीवाना दीवाना दिल दीवाने ने मुझको भी डाला दीवाना मैंने उसके शहर को छोड़ा उसकी गली में दिल को तोड़ा दीवाना है ये दिल। अब अगला गाना उनके लिए जिनका दिल अभी तक नहीं टूटा है, डिल्यूजन। क्यों आजकल नींद कम ख्वाब ज्यादा है, लगता खुदा का कोई नेक इरादा है, गलता फकीर आज दिल शहजादा है, लगता खुदा का कोई नेक इरादा है। क्या मुझे प्यार है, कैसा खुमार है, क्या मुझे प्यार है, कैसा खुमार है। Thank you. Thank you.
That was an enchanting performance, full of life, emotion, and charm. After all, friendship is like a melody. The notes may differ, but the harmony is eternal. Now, to take us on a delightful journey down the memory lane, the students of Batch 2021 have lovingly put together a short video, capturing their unforgettable moments. A true treasure chest of laughter, friendship, and cherished memories. May I invite Mr. Mohammad Haris Khan on the dais to give a brief introduction to the video, after which Ms. Rehmat will conclude the nostalgic presentation.
Esteemed guests, respected faculty, and my dear batchmates, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. It is strange. It is strange how 4 years can feel like a lifetime, but also an eye blink. Because it feels like just yesterday we entered this college for the first time, clueless, afraid, nervous, yearning to be called Dark Saab, and now here we are saying goodbye to almost all of it. We have grown for those clueless first year medical students who didn't know anything at all, to final year seasoned medical students who still don't know much but now are acutely aware of what we were supposed to know. And JNMC. JNMC has never been just a college. It was a storm. It was a storm of sleepless nights, frantic exams, and those long chai breaks which somehow make everything felt better. We entered as a batch of 150 strangers, and along the way through long postings and dutiful proxies, we found a family. And we came here to learn medicine, and indeed we did. But we also learned life. We learned that sometimes no amount of reading can prepare you for a patient's silence or the weight of the responsibility one feels while wearing a white coat. We also learned that medicine is an endeavor that is not solely about curing, but also caring. And to be honest, we did not like every moment, and we did not like everyone either. But this evening, every moment, every face, it holds a golden tinge. Because every face present here, every viva sung, every lecture attended or bunked, and especially every friend made has a huge role to play into who we are today. Not just doctors to be, but stronger and kinder human beings. So before we end this evening, please join me on a walk down the memory lane through a video montage, a glimpse into our laughters, our struggle, and the unshakable spirit of the batch 2021. Thank you.
That was pure nostalgia. Thank you, Keshav, Ayush, and Saif for compiling these beautiful memories. घड़ी ये अलविदा की है, बिछड़ना लाजमी ठहरा, फिजाएं दोस्तां को अब बदलना लाजमी ठहरा. हमें ऐसे बिछड़ना है कि गोया कल भी मिलना है, लगाकर हाजिरी चुपके निकलना लाजमी ठहरा. किसी रास्ते गुजर जाएं, किसी मंजिल पे मिल जाएं, बशर्ते जिंदगी ए दोस्त मिलना लाजमी ठहरा. यही लम्हा दिलों पर बारहा पहले भी गुजरा है, यही लम्हा दिलों पर बारहा पहले भी गुजरा है, मगर वक्ते जुदाई दिल मचलना लाजमी ठहरा. कहीं जज्बात में जाजिब खुदा हाफिज न कह देना, कहीं जज्बात में जाजिब खुदा हाफिज न कह देना, तकाजा है ये मजलिस का संभलना लाजमी ठहरा. ये लम्हा हमारे लिए एक अजीब इम्तिजाज है. एक तरफ कमाल फ़ख्र और खुशी है कि हमने ये सफ़र तकरीबन मुकम्मल कर लिया है, और दूसरी तरफ दिल में एक अजीब नरमी है क्योंकि ये रफ़ाक़तें और ये दिन अब यादों का हिस्सा बनने वाले हैं. ये सफ़र सिर्फ डिग्री तक महदूद नहीं था, ये हमारी आइंदा ज़िंदगी की एक बुनियाद है, हमारी शनाख्त का एक हिस्सा है जो ज़िंदगी भर हमारे साथ रहेगा. ये वक्फ़ा तवील ज़रूर था, मगर ये साजगार हुआ है हमारे दोस्तों की बदौलत जो वक्त ब वक्त ज़रूरत बिला ज़रूरत मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर बन जाते थे. हमारे वालिदैन की दुआओं से, हमारे नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ की खामोश खिदमत से और हमारे प्रोफेसर्स की बेलौस रहनुमाई से. रेस्पेक्टेड टीचर्स, हम आपके सरापा शुक्र हैं. आपने हमें सिर्फ इल्म से रोशनास नहीं किया, बल्कि योर गाइडेंस, योर सपोर्ट, योर विजडम हैज शेप्ड अस एंड हैज टॉट अस द ट्रू एसेंस ऑफ बीइंग अ डॉक्टर. मेहमान खुसूसी वाइस चांसलर मैम, काबिल एहतराम प्रोफेसर हबीब रज़ा सर, प्रोफेसर शान आलम सर और यहाँ मौजूद तमाम मुअज़्ज़िज़ असातिज़ा इकराम, आपकी शुक्रगुजारी और अक़ीदत के लिए आई वुड लाइक टू एक्सप्रेस फ्यू वर्ड्स. उस्ताद हूँ, मुझे इस पर मलाल थोड़ी है. मुल्क का मुस्तकबिल संवारना आसान थोड़ी है. बस उस्ताद ही फ़िक्रमंद है सबके उरूज के लिए, यहाँ किसी को किसी का ख्याल थोड़ी है. मज़ा तो तब है ज़र्रे को मुनव्वर कर दो, मज़ा तो तब है ज़र्रे को मुनव्वर कर दो, अपनी ज़ात को रोशन करना कमाल थोड़ी है. मिटाना पड़ता है ख़ुद को कौम की तरक्की के लिए, मिटाना पड़ता है ख़ुद को कौम की तरक्की के लिए, ये काम कोई मामूली काम थोड़ी है. शुक्रिया. अस्सलामु अलैकुम बखुलूस रहमत खान.
A flawless weave of laughter, nostalgia, and precious memories, captured so beautifully, it will remain in our hearts forever. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this wonderful celebration, it is time to express our heartfelt appreciation to all those who made this day a resounding success. To deliver the vote of thanks, I now invite Professor Nayyar Asif sir.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, respected dignitaries, esteemed colleagues, dear students, and distinguished guests. It is indeed my privilege and honor to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the faculty members of JN Medical College on this joyous occasion of our College Day celebration. First and foremost, I extend our sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Naima Khatun Ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Illegal Muslim University, for gracing this occasion with her esteemed presence. Your inspiring address and valuable insights have truly enriched us and motivated our students to aim higher in their academic and personal pursuits. We are deeply grateful for your time and encouragement. Our heartfelt thanks are also due to our guest of honor, Professor Shah Alam Khan, Professor, Department of Orthopedics, All India Institute of Medical Science, Delhi, former student of this very college and a great friend, for joining us and sharing his thoughtful words of wisdom. I would like to thank our respected Dean Student Welfare, Professor Rafiuddin Sahib and Proctor Professor Wasim Ali for their kind presence. Your presence will encourage our students and faculty members. A special word of appreciation to our dynamic principal, Dean and Chief Medical Superintendent, Professor Habib Raza, whose constant guidance, leadership, and unwavering support have been instrumental in the growth and success of our institution. I would like to thank our medical superintendent, Professor Amjad Ali Rizvi, who is also the convener of the seating arrangement and lighting, for his outstanding effort in organizing this function. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere gratitude to all my colleagues and fellow faculty members for their commitment, cooperation, and tireless effort in nurturing our students and contributing to the success of today's celebration. I deem it privilege to thank the non-teaching staff, especially staffs of the principal and dean office, as well as audiovisual section, for their invaluable assistance and support in ensuring the smooth conduct of every aspect of this event. To our students, your enthusiasm, creativity, and energy have added life and vibrancy to this celebration. We are proud of your achievement and participation. I, on behalf of all faculty members of JN Medical College, wish you a best of luck for your coming exams and all your future endeavors. A special appreciation goes to the media persons for their valuable coverage and support in making this event reach a wider audience. I feel honored to convey my gratitude to the organizing committee member, Professor Najam Khalik, convener reception committee, Professor Moinuddin, convener food and catering, Professor Fatima Khan, convener decoration and dais, Professor Shaheen, convener, and Nasreen Noor, co-convener cultural program, Professor Shaira Mehnaz, convener college magazine, Dr. Jameel Ahmed and Ali Jafar Abdi, co-convener of food and catering, and mementos, cards and invitation, and various volunteers for their dedication, teamwork, and meticulous planning and tireless effort in making this College Day function a great success. Lastly, I extend my gratitude to all our teachers who by their presence has acted as a source of encouragement to all of us. We are deeply thankful to you all, sir, for nurturing us with knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration. I once again thank you all for being a part of this memorable occasion and for making this College Day a resounding success. Thank you, and I wish you all a pleasant evening. As a source of encouragement to all of us.
Thank you, sir, for the heartwarming
We are
vote of
deeply
thanks.
thankful to you all,
As
sir,
this enchanting
for
evening draws to
nurturing
a
us
close,
with
I wish to
knowledge,
say to our beloved
wisdom,
students, as you embark on a novel and noble journey, let these words guide you. Wherever there's love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem. Love and compassion for humanity, the art of healing will forever be honored. Now, as per our tradition, we'll have the AMU Tarana that will be followed by the national anthem.
we come to the close of this wonderful evening. I have two announcements to make. The first one is now the flag goes to Professor Moinuddin and his team, who have created a wonderful dinner for you, and you will relish it. I'll request the senior teachers, retired teachers, and the guests, that is the MBBS students, to take the dinner first. And the next announcement is the magazine which has been released today. The copies are available in the principal's office, and you can collect your copies tomorrow. Thank you very much. Please proceed to Vice Chancellor Madam has kindly agreed to give you holiday tomorrow. For final year only. Suspended, classes are suspended. Please proceed to the pool side.